Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless week of March 10th preview, Phyllis gets sick. Alan's marriage proposal shocks Traci. The Young and the Restless YNR spoilers preview video for the week of March 10th to 14th reveals that Phyllis Summers Michelle Stafford will get sick in captivity, while Alan Lauren Christopher Cousins hints at a marriage proposal and shocks Traci Abbott Beth Maitland. YNR's weekly promo kicks off with Alan, Traci, Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman and Diane Jenkins Abbott Susan Walters sitting around a table at the GCAC. As the four of them enjoy dinner together, Traci will sing Alan's praises and make a sweet admission. Whenever Traci looks at Alan, she'll insist she's reminded of what it's like to be completely happy. Alan will feel just as blissful, so he'll make a confession of his own. "If I thought I had a shot, I'd ask you to marry me right now," Alan says in YNR's weekly preview video. Traci will be shocked to learn Alan feels that way, but she probably wouldn't mind if this turned into an actual marriage proposal. Will Traci give Alan the green light to go ahead and pop the question next? Let's talk about Claire Newman Haley Aaron, since she'll order a drink that's a little strong for her taste. After Claire takes a sip of her presumably shaken, not stirred martini, she'll guess James Bond must be a little tougher than her. "Somehow, I doubt that," Holden Novak Nathan Owens says as he overhears and joins Claire in the promo clip. It's easy to imagine Summer Newman Allison Lanier ruining Claire and Kyle Abbott's Michael Miller upcoming date, so that could be why Claire ends up alone at the GCAC bar. That could also be why Holden has a chance to flirt, so Claire may be caught off guard. Even if Claire updates Holden on the fact that she's taken, his interest in her could eventually lead to trouble. In captivity, Sharon Case will sense that something's wrong, so Phyllis will admit she's suddenly feeling nauseous. Will the captor taint the coffee or something else Phyllis consumes? Could Phyllis get drugged into feeling this way, or could this be some sort of ploy for freedom? The Young and the Restless spoilers say Phyllis and Sharon's hostage drama will come with plenty of shocking news, so we'll bring you more predictions on how things will turn out for them. As the drama in Genoa City intensifies, the week of March 10th brings with it a whirlwind of emotional upheaval, shocking revelations, and unexpected twists that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. The spotlight falls on two key characters, Phyllis Summers, whose health takes a sudden turn, and Alan, whose bold move leaves Traci Abbott stunned. With long-standing storylines about love, betrayal, and family coming to a head, fans can expect fireworks, tears, and plenty of jaw-dropping moments. Let's take a closer look at the juicy developments set to unfold. Phyllis' sudden health crisis. Phyllis Summers has always been known as a woman of strength and determination. Whether she's masterminding business deals at the top of her game or diving into complicated relationships, she's been a force to be reckoned with. But this week, her world takes an unexpected, and alarming, turn when she suddenly becomes very ill. Phyllis, always so in control, finds herself vulnerable in ways she's not used to, and this unforeseen health crisis sends shockwaves through those closest to her. Her condition is initially mysterious, leaving her family and friends scrambling for answers. Phyllis, who's never been one to show weakness, struggles with admitting just how bad things are. Her daughter, Summer, is the first to notice something is wrong when Phyllis starts showing signs of extreme fatigue and dizziness. At first, Phyllis brushes it off, chalking it up to stress. But when she collapses unexpectedly at the Grand Phoenix, it becomes clear that something much more serious is happening. As Phyllis undergoes tests, the audience is left wondering whether this is the beginning of a long recovery, or something far more sinister. The stakes are high, and as Phyllis faces her own mortality, she is forced to reconcile with the people she has hurt and those who have hurt her. Her complicated relationship with Nick Newman, who has always had a soft spot for her, comes into play as he sets aside their differences to be by her side. It's a tense and emotional moment for both of them, especially as Phyllis confronts the possibility that her reckless behavior in the past may have permanently damaged her relationships with those she cares about most. While Phyllis fights her health battle, expect more revelations to surface secrets she's kept buried for years. Will Phyllis' illness lead her to seek redemption, or will it push her further into isolation? Whatever happens, Phyllis will have to face the truth, not only about her own health but about the fractured connections she has with those around her. Alan's shocking proposal to Traci. While Phyllis struggles with her crisis, another shockwave hits Genoa City when Alan makes an unexpected marriage proposal to Traci Abbott. The normally reserved and dignified Alan, whose past is filled with heartbreak and unrequited love, catches Traci completely off guard with his proposal. Traci, who has spent years focused on her family and her writing, never imagined she would be the object of Alan's affections, much less the recipient of such a bold gesture. Alan has always been a character who has flown under the radar, often overshadowed by more flamboyant personalities in Genoa City. However, over the past few months, Alan's quiet charm and steady nature have slowly won Traci's heart, even if she wasn't fully aware of it. Their friendship, which has grown over time, has blossomed into something deeper, though Traci has struggled to accept the idea of falling for someone again after years of heartbreak. This proposal, while shocking, isn't completely out of left field. It's the culmination of a slow-burn romance that Traci may not have realized she was ready for. The proposal itself comes at a time of personal reflection for both of them. Traci, having gone through much heartache in her life, finds herself questioning her ability to take that next step toward love again. Alan, who has faced his own demons, finally decides to take a leap of faith, hoping that Traci will see the potential for happiness and stability with him. But the shock is palpable as Traci, caught off guard by Alan's passionate declaration, is left speechless. She is torn between the comfort of their long-standing friendship and the fear of moving forward into a relationship that could change everything. Traci's hesitation leads to a week of emotional turmoil as she wrestles with her own feelings. She doesn't want to hurt Alan, but she also isn't sure if she's ready to say yes to a future with him. As Traci seeks advice from her family, especially her sister Ashley, the audience will get a deeper look at the Abbott family dynamics. Will Traci follow her heart, or will she be held back by the scars of her past? Alan's proposal sets the stage for a season of reflection, where both he and Traci must come to terms with their own desires and fears. Can they build something lasting, or is the past too great a barrier to overcome? This emotional roller coaster has just begun, and fans will be eagerly watching to see whether Traci will say yes to Alan's proposal or whether the relationship will end before it even begins. Phyllis and Alan, tying it all together. In a fascinating turn of events, the storylines of Phyllis and Alan intertwine as Phyllis' health scare becomes a turning point in the lives of many Genoa City residents. While Phyllis deals with the aftermath of her illness, Alan's actions provide a surprising sense of comfort and stability for Traci, who's in need of both. Alan's steady support is just what Traci needs in the wake of her emotional upheaval, but will Phyllis' situation push everyone closer together, or will it expose old wounds that haven't fully healed? Phyllis, of course, will be keeping a close eye on Alan and Traci's budding relationship, and her own feelings of jealousy and insecurity might add fuel to the fire. As much as she struggles with her own health, Phyllis is not one to shy away from competition in the realm of love and family. With her own future uncertain, she may try to manipulate the situation to her advantage. After all, Genoa City has taught her that love and power are two forces that often go hand in hand. The week of March 10th is set to be a game changer for both Phyllis and Alan. Phyllis' illness will force her to re-evaluate her life choices and her relationships, while Alan's proposal to Traci will test the limits of love, loyalty, and self-discovery. Genoa City may never be the same again after the fallout from these pivotal moments. Buckle up, The Young and the Restless fans. This week promises a thrilling, emotional ride that you won't want to miss.